All right, J Hood. Man, glad to have you back.
Man, what's good with it, big bro?
Man, grinding.
Grinding.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm grinding too, man. I'm grinding too. I can't lie, man. I'm pushing this word, man. Pushing this life. So you already know.
How have things been since our last interview?
Man, well, it's been good, spiritually, on a personal level, man. Obviously, the God I serve, I've been good, well taken care of. But man, a few things happened. I did the No Jumper interview. That was kind of decent, man. I almost got jumped on by duck peoples because they out here and whatnot as well. So not much, man. Not much, man. But it's been good though, for real.
Man, that's what's up, man. Well, I thought we would start with maybe some of the news that just came out, man. McAdoo 600 just passed away, and they're reporting it has an overdose, but I don't want to say that that's official because I don't think we've got any official word about it, but that's what it's being reported as, what did you think when you seen that, and did you know him?
Man, yeah, I knew Mac, man. Cam, majority of them I know before, I've known before, before it got really real, before we started really partaking into the gang activities for real. Like, Mac was a football player. I knew him because he played football at Washington Park. I used to, go down to Washington Park, play football, play all the sports. That was our closest neighborhood park, man. And it just broke my heart, truthfully, because at the end of the day, man, I'm just seeing day after day, not just him, but it's so many of us continuously losing our lives over what? Over nothing. And I just remembering why Mac is even in the, where he was, you feel me, trying to, like, how he ended up in that situation, killing the females that they did after. Like, it's just crazy. It's just so many stories and so many different situations that have been transpiring, just from, when we were younger till now. And, man, we lost over 100 people, like, and, man, it's wild. It's wild, Cam. Truthfully, it kind of choked me up just to think about, him dying in the cell like that. But obviously, man, who knows whether or not if it was, him that did it. But I mean, like, how much hope would you have, you feel me, if you faced it all that time? So, like, he could have very well done it on his own. But, to see it over the internet, man, it's just breaking my heart to continue to see, us steady losing our lives for nothing to nothing, you feel me?
Do you have a favorite memory with him?
A favorite memory? Man, my favorite memory with Mac was right before he got shot before, you feel me? Mac got shot before he got shot in his face. I believe it was the same day that Lil Steve died. I think he was with Lil Steve, man, and they was on the block, man, and it was just just a funny day, a fun day. We were just laughing and kicking it up, man, and I just remember it was because that was like the last time I seen him in his pure innocence. After that, man, he got shot in his face. You know how Chicago is. You know how that what they pushing. You got shot in your face. Everybody gonna be, man, you ain't gonna get no get back. And so his life took a dramatic change after that. And obviously one of his friends also died right there with him. You feel me? And then but yeah, that what I would say would be my favorite memory of him, other than, us playing sports at the park. That would be the greatest memory because we weren't worried about all of the things that's robbing us of our innocence today, man. Like the game, this money, these titles, this hood BS that's, that we glorifying through this music, and that's what's killing us, man. But it's sad, man. Ain't no love in the streets. It's sad.
Man. How long he's been in jail?
Mac, it had to, because when they did what they did, man, he had to be in jail for at least 3 to 4 years, I believe. Not longer than about 4 years. That probably lesser than that, actually. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because when HK, so much stuff keep happening. The time is going so fast. I talked to Mac, after that thing, the situation happened with HK, I was angry with them because, what we got from it was that they was the last ones with HK. And so my last words to Mac was like, you gonna get what you deserve for real. That was like my last words. And you know, I was speaking from a place of anger because I'm like, y'all ain't never backdoor HK. That's how I'm looking at it. Obviously, with the very little information that I had, those were the last ones there with him. And I inboxed Lil D and whatnot. And his response was kind of like the way that he responded was like, come on, bro, we've been brothers since yay high, you feel me? We grew up with y'all, and you know, for you to respond like that when you could have had another response, like he said, could you prove it? And I'm like, that just sounds like something of a person that's innocent or a person that truly like, that was just like, you don't know who you talking to? I'm not trying to prove nothing. I'm basically was asking. I was reaching out like, bro, y'all wouldn't never that, cause I know them, you feel me? But that was pretty much like my last conversation with Mac, man, and he just looked at what I said. He didn't respond back. He had just got out of jail. And so that was right during that time. Forgive me on the time frame. It's so much happening, man. I ain't truly focusing about all them hood stories like that, man. I'm worried about this gospel because Jesus is the only thing that saves truly. And so I ain't really all there with the times, but that was the last time I talked to him, man. And
So what happened with the HK situation? Is there anything you could talk about?
I mean, I'm talking about it all, you feel me? I think it came out later that it was another man. Like, I think that they were, this story's still kind of flimsy, and who knows if the police actually got the truth behind any stories, because if they wasn't there, they gonna go from whoever was around, or like, there's no way to get the actual, you feel me, the knowledge about what happened that day. But all we know is that Mac and Little D, they was with HK. And then HK ended up calling Nene and them saying, what he said was like, they got me. He ain't say he got me. It wasn't no, you know, we ain't getting no calls that was, you feel me, that led us to think, or it wasn't nothing that was surfacing in the air from the people that knew HK closely that was leading us to understand or think of. And after Mac died, I mean, I'm not saying nothing about it. And because, you feel me, but I'm just saying, like HK people kind of posted HK, like after they heard Mac died. So that just said a lot there, you know, but that whole situation, I'm not familiar. People say that it was about money. And I know that, we all know that, like they was apparently robbed a few people before that, and HK had the money from it, you feel me? He probably was the main one that got the money, and so they basically conspired against him, killed him, took the little bit of money, left him there out to dry, and that's the story we heard for real. So then that's the, you feel me? That's the story we heard. I ain't heard nothing other than that. So sad, man, sad.
So he was fighting a double homicide for allegedly killing some chicks?
Yeah, the truth gonna be the truth, man. And all y'all who behind the scenes who truthfully just want to let this madness run, and y'all gonna look at me and say that I'm snitching. Well, look, we are agreeing with death. All this music, all these different, like, why would we continue to agree with death? I'm speaking out because I'm tired of it. I'm speaking out because so many of us continuously dying. But yeah, they already, so you remember the time that I told you, I would have gotten shot. No, like, I don't know if I would have died. Who was to know? The day that Oogie got shot, the day that Platoon got killed. That day happened because some girls stayed on our block. And, you know, we knew them. And they were the ones who set up that day. That's how those dudes ended up being on the block, because they set that up. They tried, and then, mind you, after the time that first situation had happened, they tried to kill them the first time. The first time it was with Bang Man. If you ever heard about Bang Man, he is locked up right now. Trey 5 and Bang Man, these were the first two that did it the first time, and they got locked up. Trey 5 got out. He got out, and this is, I believe, he tried to go, this is who Mac went back with. He tried to he tried to, I guess, complete the job. They didn't kill him. So they completed the job, I believe. They actually did kill him this time. But Mac went with him this time instead of Bang Man. And now there's another life going down the drain. And it's just sad, but it all led from one moment that, you know, the women, they got them set up. And then just thinking about it is crazy, because imagine the women, like the first time that they came and got shot for that. And probably, I don't know if they knew or didn't know why that happened to them. But then imagine living, and then, you feel me, they getting locked up, and then getting out and doing it again, but this time finishing the job. Like, it's just so much wickedness going on in our area for real. Like, like it's a shame. It should be a shame for any fans, anybody that love O Block, that's glorifying Little Dirt. It should be a shame. We should feel disgraceful. Like, all of us, anybody and I get it, it's the flesh that we deceived by and it sounds good, but you know, it's death. It's the culture of our brothers. Like, whether you black or white, God said he made man in one flesh. I'm your brother. I'm y'all brother. Like, we need to be banding together, and the only way we can band together is with this word here. But, you know, people rather reject the word because Satan got us blinded by what we need, what our needs of the flesh, and we don't understand that Jesus will make sure all that's taken care of. But that's another, you know, that's going deep. But yeah, man, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. We should all be tired of it.
Yeah, man. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. I know you guys go through a lot, man. It seems like, you know, we get news about people dying. You know, I mean, I would assume it's probably like that in other places in the country. We don't hear about it because they're just not from a famous place like O Block and 63rd.
Yeah.
So we get a lot more of the news. You know, if there's a shooting on O Block, it's news. You know, if there's a shooting on another block, it's not really news. You know, it might be like news, you know, to Channel 7 maybe if somebody dies, but it's probably not going to make the blogs, the hip hop blogs.
No, for sure. I get that for sure. But yeah, it's definitely happening everywhere right now. Oh yeah, the signs is here. More than just death. The signs is here through the earthquakes, the floods. His signs is here.
Yeah,
wake up.
For sure. Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add about him?
Man, not really. Not too much about that situation. It's just sad, man. I pray that anyone in his family, anyone that loved him, that they seek life. And life is in Christ. I have to say it. Life is in Christ Jesus. This is why our people are in the positions that we are in, and this is why we even became slaves in the first place. And we don't want to hearken to the voice of the Father in heaven. And so there will be no peace to the wicked. Everybody who love O Block and love 600, man, we gonna go out just like Mac. Majority of us who going down that, God said there will be no peace to the wicked. None.
Little Tim is no longer facing murder charges for the murder of King Von. The DA has chose not to pick up the case. They're saying that they really can't prove that Little Tim actually was the one that killed him. They believe that at least one of the bullets, maybe more, could have came from the police. And so for that reason, you know, they've decided not to pick up the case.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
It just, the whole situation is just, it's a weird situation. Just when the police shot, it's such a coincidence that nobody that was with Lil Tim got shot, except Lil Tim, after he got shot, what's his name, who ended up getting killed, shot him, Lil Mark, which they call Slutty. And so, but I don't know, man, it's just that these situations are weird, bro, because it's behind the scenes talking where it's like, again, like I keep saying, Von wasn't even supposed to be there. Then you hear through the grapevine that Dirk and Lil Tim and all these dudes, they got some sort of, and then even our dudes too, like for that moment to even happen, it's a lot of conspiracy stuff going on, and that went into Von dying. And so it makes sense to me that Lil Tim got off. It makes sense to me that he got off. Like the moment that they called us defending whatever it is, whatever the law is that says that I can kill a man because I'm protecting my homie's rights, that was odd. And I mean, like the proof should have been in the pudding, the fact that there was no immediate threat. There was no harm. And the fact that like it was a fight, and because your life was his life in threat? You know, was anybody life in jeopardy from a fight? And then he ended up losing his life and shooting, and he ran to the car, not because he saw them with the weapon. Like, it's just confusion. That's all I see, and I bet it got something to do with money. That why they got off. These judges, the Bible says that judges, he said that they judge for a hire. We all know that if you got money, you can get that, you can beat that case. They don't care nothing about no truths. Everybody worried about money. That's what everybody chasing. So I know it got something to do with that industry. Just like as well as that sacrifice that Quando, Rondo, like his homie getting killed, all that. They just trying to make it seem like that's get back. Man, they all working together. Quando, Rondo, and Lil Durk, they all getting paid by the same people. Like they're working together. Like even if they turning them against each other, it's just like the wars. One people fund the war. They fund both sides. Like, come on, bro. So the people in the war should be dumb enough to know, like, man, they got us fighting against each other. But they don't see it though. They don't see it though because they chasing these images. They love the images. They love the respect that comes from behind the images, but y'all don't understand that you can see what comes after that. Death. Look at Vaughn. Look at all the PNB Young. Look at them. Where y'all going? Y'all losing, forsaking eternal life to get rich for a temporary moment. For stuff that you can't take with you. We can't take none of it with us. None of it. God said, naked you came in this world, naked you leave, and what you taking? What are y'all taking with y'all? Why are y'all going so hard for a world that's completely, literally dying out? Especially if you in the hood rapping about gang banging and your brothers killing each other, but we scream Black Lives Matter when a white cop kill a black man. That's hypocritical. That is hypocritical. That's the highest form of being a hypocrite. Saying you love your people, but you dancing and getting hot to the music that's about your people getting killed. Wake up. Wake up. All of us need to wake up. The enemy he don't care what you look like. Your soul don't even got to look to it. He don't care what none of us look like. He just trying to deceive us all. He wants you to be deceived if you black. He wants you to be against white people. We even against our own. Like, it's just so many different divided groups. And what do the groups come in at? Oh, I'm BD, you GD. Oh, because I got a different doctrine than you. That's what Satan get us at, your beliefs. If all of our beliefs was in this, wouldn't be none of this, but this all is happening so those who ain't of God can make manifest that they not. And that's spiritual, but everybody when the soul come up out that body, all gonna be revealed to every man. Every man. And a woman, y'all men too. One man. Y'all women, y'all men too. It's just a different, different form of a man. With a womb, a woman.
You mentioned Quando Rondo's friend getting shot, man. Ever since the situation did happen with Vaughn, he's kind of had a lot of bad luck. His friend got killed. He's been shot at multiple times. They're trying to ban him from his hometown of Savannah because they said he's been shot at like 3 different times, and they're trying to get him out of his hometown.
That's interesting, man. All I know is, like, I don't really care what they paint in the internet. Like, I got eyes to see, ears to hear. What the internet is saying ain't what the truth is. And them dudes, they know exactly what they signed up for. They know what they doing behind the scenes. We don't, because we obviously the fans. We the ones, if we did know what they were doing behind the scenes and what they signed in blood to do, like, that's what y'all need to do. Speak them, but they ain't gonna speak the truths. Like, even Lil Durk and them, all of them, like, let's tell these truths that y'all got these dudes doing, y'all got them smoking PCP and all these different drugs through cursed crack pipes. Like, let's get it, like, come on, we from the streets, right? Niggas don't, and then yet these people know it, but we'll do anything to rise to the center of occasion. Like, we'll do anything for that money, for that clout. But, man, man, Cam, how do a man sitting in the car with another man? He gets shot all up and you get they coming to kill you though. Everybody getting shot but the one they coming to, I ain't believing that. I ain't believing it. I just don't believe it. And then his cry, I done seen many people get shot. I done seen many people crying about the loss of their home. Man, he cried like a man who knew something was gonna happen. It was fake. And I'm not putting him down. Lil Tim, all y'all, not just Lil Tim, but Quando, Rondo, you alive, bro. You got hope. Find Christ and get forgiven for your sins, bro, while you got a chance. He said, the Lord say, find them while you still can. Find them, and while you still can, that means that while you alive. Because when you die, that's it. Ain't no being no reincarnated. Ain't none of that happening, man. But I don't know. I don't believe in none of that. I ain't believing what they putting in no vlogs, no none of that, because I know what them boys signed up to do.
So you have doubts about the night that Vaughn was killed?
Of course,
So
yes.
so
The signs are there.
so you don't think it was justified? What happened?
Oh, look, God said that at the end of the day, if a man ain't bearing no God, no fruit, it's like a fruitless tree. He gonna give you some time to bear fruit, but if you don't, man, look, what happened to Vaughn happened to Vaughn. And it was supposed to happen. That's why it happened. Vaughn had many opportunities. I'm not taking up for what he did in his death at all. But it's still, God said that I will use the wicked to take out the wicked. The wicked gonna take out the wicked. That's just all that is. But do I agree with the way that they just make it seem like, oh, it was just about, nah, Vaughn died spiritually before he died in his flesh. This ain't got nothing to do. Death in the flesh is just it's really a mystery behind it, bro. It's a mystery behind it, but you won't get that revealed, that mystery, if you don't have the spirit to reveal you all truths of the things that's actually happening in this world. But yeah, I don't believe it because come on, Vaughn left clues. The music that he was doing, all of these different songs that he left up to like somebody snaking him and somebody backdooring him and if he should die. Like, come on, I knew Vaughn. Why would he just start randomly talking about if he dying? And you feel me? Yeah, you know, when you run in the streets, you think like that. You got to think like that. But the messages that he was sending were too cryptic. They were too informational and me, having me having insider understanding about just that whole day. Oh no, they weren't even supposed to be there, Cam. How was they not supposed to be there next time? I think it was Top or Lil Durk, one of them. The guys know, come on, speak these truths. Y'all know that they got that call to go there. They wasn't supposed to be there. Next thing you know, he died right in the area where you got it right on camera. The cops they was waiting there. They was waiting there. They was ready. Soon as Rondo did all that, the cops was ready. They ain't have to move. They didn't have to think. They was already set in motion. That day was planned. You can't pay me to, it don't matter what nobody see. I got eyes to see. I got eyes to see.
From the video, just from looking at the video, it did not look like Quando Rondo was expecting King Von to hit him.
Oh, yeah. It didn't look like he was expecting that.
It looked like he really got caught off guard.
No, yeah. It looked like that for sure. Definitely. That whole situation was odd, man. Odd.
Yeah. Well, he's not facing no murder charges for it, man. He's not going to be prosecuted. And, I assume they'll continue to be more and more Quando Rondo situations in the future.
Man, if he continuing down the road that he's on, not just him, but all the rappers, all of them, be prepared to see more than what we seeing already. And then even on a larger scale than just them dudes, but just the entire world. We not seeing what's happening in the entire world. 40,000 people dying from an earthquake. Y'all think that's a natural disaster? All these, it's floods and earthquakes in Michigan. Y'all think this is natural? These forest fires, all these places being left on fire, all these places becoming desolate right in front of our eyes. The Euphrates River drying up. People don't even know what the Euphrates River is. All these signs are in our faces, and just be prepared to see more. He trying to get y'all attention. If you alive in these last days, you blessed. Hopefully you find it in your heart to allow Christ to come into your heart, because then you're going to see, all I was living for was to find this life and then to go and tell everybody else that I love about it, and even those that I don't love or that I don't even know, because that's how you love them. When you give them the truth, now the truth set you free. It's really true. And that's why Jesus said, man, when I give you freedom indeed. And boy, am I a free man. Boy, am I a free man.
The trial for the O Block 5 and TZ is going to be starting soon. I don't know if TZ is going to go later or if they're going to separate it or how exactly they're going to do it. But it's supposed to be starting soon. I kind of have doubts that it's actually going to start on October 10th.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard much about them picking a jury or anything like that. But it's supposed to start on the 10th, so I think it's safe to assume it'll probably start at least within the next 3-4 months, maybe.
Yeah.
And the police or the feds, I should say, have been leaking a lot of paperwork lately. Have you seen anything, or have you checked anything out?
I'll be honest, Cam. I don't really care about nothing. Like all that stuff, I'm not really focused on it for real. Some of the things do come past, it do come past, but I don't give too much thought to it because it's not really. It ain't what do I profit by learning them stories and understanding them stories and getting to the bottom of it? What am I gaining? I'm gaining nothing. Like, I know they did it. We know they did it. Like, what do you need a trial for? The niggas getting locked up. There's too much information out. The great thing that they all got working for them that Duck don't, y'all got hope. God said a dead lion and a live dog is better than a dead lion. We know if a lion and a dog is alive in the flesh, who is greater? A lion. That's the king of the jungle. So, but he's saying that he's only that dog is better than that dead lion because he still have hope. And so them boys still got hope. Whether they in themselves or not, man, it's an opportunity for them to repent for their sins and to be, forgiven, man, and find eternal life. So hopefully they take that initiative, but in the pretty much just from the whole ordeal of all of it, man, it's terribly sad. It's terribly sad, but I'm not gonna continue. All I could do is bring the truth to them and hope that they find it in their heart to, become humble and know that we've been trying to do it on our own. We don't know nothing. We keep producing the wrong answers in life. So give Jesus a try. Just give him a try. But man, I don't know, bro. It's for the birds, man. That stuff right there truly for the birds, man. My spirit is just not even there these days, honestly, man. I feel for them. I love them. I feel for them. I hope that I wish that it would have never happened, but this is where we at with it, man. And so it ain't no looking back. Just hopefully that everybody can see that they can go forward in a different manner, man. But it's gonna be tough, man. We ain't got nobody preaching truth these days, man. It's all entertainment.
One of the things that came out in the paperwork was TZ said, or they're saying that TZ was jealous of Duck because Duck had a relationship with his baby's mom, and that was either the motivation or part of the motivation for him dropping Duck's location.
Makes sense. It makes sense, man. Many strong men fell by the hands of, fell by the heart, basically, or, by a woman. Many strong men, many strong kings. So it makes sense. A lot of this stuff, be about money or a woman. Because like that, men, we truly only want money to get the women. The women are our kryptonite. So a lot of stuff happened over that. Like with Von and that only happened because I think they ended up getting into it and, pretty much falling out because Von was, went back. I ain't gonna say if he went behind Youngboy back. I don't know what it was, but him and Janiyah had that situation. A lot of it got to do with money and women. So it make a lot of sense. And yeah, a nigga definitely want to see somebody that ain't even from his side. Man, people will want to see somebody that they know died or dead if they, you feel me, knew that they had something to do with they, bro. I remember me, and so I use my own story, for me, when I was in love with one of the guys' sister from the block, and I knew she dated one of the older guys. And many times, man, my mind contemplated man, and this is just, man, I'm thankful that, now I can look back and feel man, can no man judge me, and me, being judged by men that's a small thing, man, because God judging my life now. But I had thoughts man, what if I kill him? I could have her all to myself. So men have those type of desires. If they try to deny it, they lying. But yeah, Cam, it's real, bro. But a woman is our kryptonite. That's our kryptonite. That's what weakens a man, for sure. So it makes sense.
One of the things that also came out in the paperwork, I wanted to kind of get your take on it because you've talked about being there before on the day that OD was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in this paperwork, it says that KI's brother is telling the police that she was the one that killed OD.
It just seemed like a cry for clout. Ki was not, bro. She wasn't the one that had nothing to do with that. Man, you got to go look at her age when that even happened. Bro, after OD died, was it before? Man, Ki had nothing to do with that. I don't know why people continue, Cam, all it is people think that if they get on the news or she's gone. So what people trying to do is they looking for any kind of limelight. They seeing me and you, our interviews. They seeing Trenches News get interviews for telling these hoods. People just want to get out there because they think that if they got a story to tell, we know stories are getting monetized by people just want money. Why would somebody go tell on, you never heard nothing about this, and randomly you just go out of the blue go tell the cops for no motive at all? People don't do things like that for no motive. You have a motive. Come on, people don't just make decisions like that.
Well, I believe this is part of the investigation into the O Block 5. This is part of the paperwork that came out for that. That's where it came from.
Those are two completely different situations. That makes absolutely no sense. They don't even connect.
They're trying to. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
They're trying to tie it into the larger RICO case of the war that's been going on. So while they're interviewing everybody and the people who are willing to cooperate, they're kind of trying to get the whole story of what they believe has been going on.
Yeah, that's a lie. I can't remember the dude name that they said killed OD, but he's not even alive anymore. The dude that they said, and we known for the longest, Cam, anybody that's gonna murder somebody, bro, they're gonna talk about that work. Trust me, that truth out there. It might be hidden because it's a lot of people, especially when people die, a lot of people, and how would his people lie too? I don't know how, bro. Ki never killed a soul. I'm sure she never touched nobody. And look, for y'all at home, I'm not trying to say she was soft or none of that or anything. All of it is wicked. If you happy that somebody killed another man, then that's wicked of your heart to be able to want to glorify or back up, or you so happy and geeked up to parade and jump behind somebody that took a life. But again, Cam, we was young. We were very young when OD got killed, bro. And yes, I ain't saying young people could do it, but I remember, if I'm not mistaken, bro, Ki was still, and then we did have those kind of interactions where we kind of, was close to fighting her. I just remember her kind of riding on a bike, just some days, kind of taunting us, riding a little close to the block, then riding back and whatnot. But Ki had nothing to do with that, man. And if she did, so be it, man. OD gone, Ki is gone, man. It ain't truly profit or nothing. But just from my knowledge, my recollection, that ain't how it happened,
You've been accused of being a cooperator into this case. I've seen several blogs report on it. Is there anything you want to say about that?
Man, y'all foolish. I would say it right here, right now. The God that I serve, I'm not worried about none of y'all. Can't y'all tell? Those who see me in interviews or those who come to my YouTube, bro, I'm only worried about setting people free with this truth. So if I did, I wouldn't care to come out and put that out there. I already told so many other truths. Why would I be afraid to do that? If I ain't scared to lose my life for this truth, y'all think I'm not afraid of nothing. I'm not afraid. The only thing I'm afraid of is not pleasing the man who gonna be judging me when my soul come up out this body. I'm not afraid of no human being. I ain't afraid what no man could do to me. I'm only afraid what God could do to me. I don't move in fear. I operate not in fear, but I operate in truth and a sound mind. And that's what I hope y'all boys go get. A sound mind. Operate in truth. But Cam, I got nothing to do with it. And the blogs that put it up, after I went live, then they come out, oh, he ain't do nothing. Bro, they just doing it for money. Yella did it for money. The other dude, whatever his name is, that I can't even think of with the dreads, they doing it for bread. They know if they put my name there, it's gonna be, it sounds good because I've been coming out talking about Vaughn and all these different stories. So I'm just an easy throw in for some views. Them niggas don't care who did it, really, truthfully. But I ain't got nothing to do with it. If I did, I would come out and I would have said it right here that they did it. I'm telling y'all, they did it, and I ain't saying it that they did it because I was in AZ. I live in Arizona, bro. I'm not out there, bro. I think y'all got the wrong interpretation of me. I'm not bro them that's in the hood. I found God at 17, bro. I was going back. Yes, I was going back, but I was playing football. I'm not going back to the hood thinking about hood stuff. You feel me? I went back to see the brothers and because I loved them and things like that. But man, I don't care nothing about. I wasn't doing that. I ain't got nothing to do with that case. That's just nonsense.
Have you been contacted by the police at all?
No, not at all. If I have, I would say it. I don't care. What can they do to me? What somebody behind the comment section gonna do to me? What? I'm gonna die one day, so if they think that I will hold my tongue, bite my tongue because I'm scared to die, no. Whenever Jamal goes, first and foremost, I'm asleep until my king come back, so I'm not even dead. Y'all who ain't dying with this truth, oh, y'all got some problems. Me, I'm great. I'm good. I ain't got no fear, not at all. I'm telling you. Not at all. And then no cops come ask me nothing. They could come ask me questions. I ain't got nothing for them. It's all on the internet. These niggas snitched on themselves. Who need to tell on them? Who needs to speak on anybody when it's all on the internet? I don't have to say nothing.
How'd you feel when you first seen the rumors or seen people posting about it?
Man, I'm like, oh man, this is an opportunity for me to speak the gospel. At first I got angry, but then all things work out for good. And so I'm like, man, if I go live talking about this, it's going to be a lot of people that's wanting to hear me go at them, but I'm going to speak the gospel. So I just think that as an opportunity to try to plant seeds of Christ, because those are seeds of eternal life. That's just how I took it, Cam. Excuse me. This is just what I'm doing with my life, Cam, to try to wake people up, to get them to know that. Do not be deceived by vain, deceitful riches. God said that riches won't profit in the day of wrath. All y'all get that understood. These riches, ain't no women, ain't no money, ain't no love, ain't none of this stuff y'all following up behind gonna profit in the day of wrath, and that day almost here. That day almost here. You keep denying it if you want to in your heart. I pray y'all find Christ. But that's what I'm doing. That's all I got, Cam. I ain't got nothing else to get these people to talk about. I got a bunch of love from Christ. That's a bunch of truth.
I've seen you talk about Vaughn being accused of putting up the $100,000, and I've seen you say that you don't believe that that's the truth.
Put 100. I thought it was like 50,000 for Doug. I said that I don't believe that that's the truth. I thought I said that I believe that it could be possible.
Oh, okay. Maybe I got it wrong.
Yeah, that sounds like something bro would have did. Why, bro? They've been trying to kill each other for the longest. So when somebody get a little bit of money, if they got enough and they could just go, you feel me, put a price on somebody to get that job, I'm sure they would have done it. I'm sure he would have did it. I'm sure.
I mean, I kind of feel like they're trying to convict them in the public opinion by putting all this information out.
So then that mean that they ain't really got the evidence?
Oh, well, since you said that, they've put out that they got video of Muwap and them leaving O Block, but then we've heard that the video footage isn't really that good, and you really can't see who it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. Yeah, man. Hey, at the end of the day, however the chips gonna fall. Whoever gonna speak up and say what they say gonna say it. Everything gonna fall the way that it needs to. So the people need to be, he the reason. No, they the reason. You the reason. Don't get mad at nobody else speaking truth because you did something and you think that we supposed to keep our mouth quiet while y'all out here killing people. Man, y'all boys deserve, man, they deserve what come from what they did. They know what they did. Sit that time down. Find God. Boy, they know what they did. Pig, y'all, the only people that want to keep, making excuses for them is the ones who love death. They just want Muwap them to keep singing about death. They turned on by death. Like, come on, it's that wicked heart you got, bro. You need to tell Christ, put a new spirit in them. Take out that heart of stone. Them boys need that heart of flesh, boy. That's why we dying. Y'all dying because y'all won't hearken to the voice of wisdom. We love death.
But now you mentioned them wanting to get at each other for a long time. at one point, Duck makes Chicago Legends. And it kind of, seems like, he's being real and he's kind of doing something that ain't really been done. He's, giving, props to a lot of BD rappers. What'd you think about that whole thing when it happened?
Well, as men, we always try to do things on our own, Cam. We always try to use things to make things better with our willpower. But Jesus says, except I built that house, whoever laboring, they laboring in vain. So it don't matter what you doing to get a positive side out of it. If Jesus ain't in there, if he ain't in your fine details, it don't matter when it ends, it's gonna end. And so that's what I get out of that. Like, Duck did try to do something good, but like, you don't see many people taking that route. And like, it was just a song. One song ain't producing no good. One song ain't taking away from all the other songs that you got talking about you trying to kill somebody, bro. One song.
There's been rumors that around that time that Duck tried to reach out for some peace. Did you ever hear about anything like that?
Nah, not really. It was a peace treaty before D-Thing got killed. It was a peace treaty before D-Thing got killed. And like, man, ain't nobody trying to have no peace. They monetizing off of no peace right now, Cam. So who really trying to have some peace when they are only known because of the war against each other? Nobody would know Duck. Nobody would know O-Block if them niggas went into it. And we weren't killing each other then rapping about it. Who would know us? Absolutely nobody. Nobody, bro. Nobody care about what none of we doing, nigga. It's just entertainment. But it's sad because it's real, but it's the people's entertainment.
Okay, well, I think I seen you touch on this a little bit on your blog. You might have mentioned it. I think you thought you're saying that Dirk kind of dissed you in his most recent album?
Man, Dirk always dissing me, man. He always dissing me, bro. I'm the only nigga that was seen next to these dudes. I'm the only one who, me and you going viral saying, he literally putting stuff in our music that me and him talked about. That me and you talked about. And I ain't nigga, look, the only ones who going crazy over Lil Durk is his fans. I'm a fan of Christ Jesus, bro. I'm not a fan of not a man who gonna die like me. So I get why men do it, because they see them. And this is why the word of God says this real quick before we get into the story. He said in his word, show no respect to persons, because a man will transgress for a piece of bread. That means if I show respect to you, Cam, because you got money, somebody that ain't getting no respect, they see why I'm respecting you because of what you got, so that they gonna go against the laws of God to get what you got. This is why people dying, because they dying for respect. We dying for money. We dying for the things that say we somebody when that stuff don't make you nobody, bro. But, truthfully, basically just back to the topic, man.
Yeah. What exactly did he say? Do you remember what he said?
Wait, who again?
Lil Durk.
Oh, Lil Durk. Oh, man. At first, I'm like, man, hold up. Sometimes, man, they be talking so much that I forget what the topic was. But Lil Durk, he said something about, talking about the bloggers and just really just about like me talking about that he set up Von. I'm the only nigga that said he set Von up. And then he was saying, forget about the rumors from them bloggers or something like that, saying that I set Von up. Nigga, you did. Stop lying. You got a $50, 50 mil, bro, you still alive. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna put it out there, nigga, because you know what you're doing. You know why you call yourself the voice of the streets. You know why after Von died, you got that upgrade, you got on a track with Drake. You know why you got that $50 million increase. You know why you on your songs telling these people you going to hell, all your homies going to hell. Y'all loving and parading up behind somebody who's speaking this. He letting y'all know. Who in their right mind? Nobody, no man in their right mind play like that. This is why he's rich, because he willing to do what he doing right now. Leading y'all astray. Yeah, and that ain't, man, he been sneak dissing in his songs, man. You know, I be wanting to go back to the old me, but it's like, man, if Lil Durk had anything against me, I ain't on no hate stuff, I ain't on no nothing, but like, let's do a boxing match. You feel me? They rich, they famous, they wouldn't do that. So, you know, but everybody be tough. Y'all need to start, like, y'all rappers who think they so tough. And all them like, man, let's do a boxing match. Like, and I'm with love, though. I'm just saying, so if these people be so tough, you feel me? Like how y'all claim to be. And I'm really just saying this to make an example how they'll listen to everything else. Everything else I cling on, that'll go viral, but they wouldn't make this go viral to see if they would ever get in the dudes that y'all think is tough, not tough. That's just what I'm saying is to say they're not tough. These dudes ain't tough. They hide behind their money. They hide behind their images, bro. Facts.
You know, I personally haven't seen any evidence that would point to Durk setting Von up. Why would you think that he would set somebody that he was so close with and had?
He wasn't close with
so
him.
much love for him?
Please, y'all disrespect the people like me who really knew Von. That nigga did not know my brother. I know that y'all don't like to for what I do and how I speak about Von, but Durk don't know him. I hate that. They didn't know each other, bro. When did Durk and Von and all that, before Durk got famous and all that, like, yeah, his mama make it seem like she loved Durk and all that because Durk famous. Durk got a bag. Durk gave her something that nobody else gave him, she thinks, but that's the reason why he's no longer here. But again, this stuff, Cam, ain't nobody, you're not going to be able to find those facts in the world. When a man is getting their life sold out on, you ain't going to see them facts. You have to have spiritual eyes to understand that people don't just die in situations like that. Yes, I know the situation to the eye. They gonna say, man, well now, he did this, that's why it happened. But bro, for that situation to even happen, for both of them to end up in the same situation, man, Atlanta is huge. How they end up at the same hole in the wall? If this was a bigger platform, a bigger club where everybody be posted up there, I would be like, okay, it'll be a little harder for y'all to trick people. But bro, ain't no, the same time, his entourage, Von entourage. Then you got the security, the policemen who they not even in their uniform. So they knew that Von them would have been there. They knew that some celebrities was going to be there. But Von them didn't know that they was going to be there when they was there. I ain't trying to hear the capping. I don't care what nobody see. Look, man, that's what God said. People blinded anyway. They don't even want to see the truth. If I listen to Lil Durk and I love Lil Durk and I see him get Von and put Von on this pedestal, they don't want to see the truth because they blinded by Lil Durk. That is, I ain't going to say what I want to say, but they blinded by whom they following after.
Well, since our last interview, I believe right after our last interview, you actually got jumped.
Yeah, they tried. They tried to jump me, man. They ain't really do too much, though.
So Flame catches you at a basketball game. Can you kind of take me through what happened?
First off, don't say catch me. Not to you, but like, I don't like that caught me. I ain't running from a nan nigga. In order for somebody to get caught, they running, man. I move around freely. It was just a moment to happen.
I didn't mean it in a literal sense.
I know what you said. I'm just saying, though, like, I ain't on the run. God says the wicked flee when nobody pursueth. I'll be good. But again, though, so the situation, Cam, first, this is what people do, they snakes. So one of them knew me from probably our interviews and all of the stuff that we done been doing and Fuchsia's or whatever interviews. And so I'm trying to play basketball. I pull up, I go there, man. I don't care about no internet image, bro. I don't care who people see me as, that we done millions of, I'm not thinking about that, Cam. I still move around every single day like a normal man, like, cause I'm who I am, like that stuff don't go to my head. Who am I? I'ma die. I'm gonna die. I ain't running around thinking I'm somebody great. But so, I come up, I shake their hands. Oh, what's up, man? I say, I'm Jamal. He say, I know who you is, J Hood. This is the dude who ended up calling him on me. He said, I know who you is, J Hood. Right there, something in my soul say, man, I don't know. Like, I just like, cause the way he said it wasn't like he was against me, but the way he said it wasn't like he was fully with me. Like that he, like, man, I love your work. Normally they'd be like, bro, man, I love what you doing, man. Keep pushing that message, man. Keep going, keep going. But I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm just trying to ball, bro. I'm trying to play basketball. I'm trying to get back in shape. Bro, they waited till I ran about 4 games, and then the dudes that I was with, they waited till they left. So when they left, mind you, I see him on his phone and talking in it. And you know, man, your spirit knows what your flesh don't know. You would see something spiritual happen, but your flesh would be like, nah, you would put it off, but inwardly, you know, you felt it. So you can continue to go on as though you don't know, and then what's gonna happen. But it was a warning. So anyway, like I'm still playing basketball, man. Next thing you know, like I said, I saw him on the phone. Right then and there, something didn't resonate right with me, but I'm not really thinking about it. I continue to play ball. So then I'm on the sideline, the game over with. I'm waiting for another game. 4 dudes walk, 3, wait, was it? It was already 3 of them there. 3 more dudes come in. Mind you, it's already 3 of them. I'm talking about really, like, it was crazy because the 2 that I was mainly sticking, they was like the best 2. They from Chicago, like, so they knew how to hoop. And the dudes that I was hooping with, they were trash. So I'm tiring myself out because I'm trying to guard both of these dudes. So again, I'm just saying that like, cause I was exhausted, you feel me? But again, 3 dudes come in, and immediately when they came in, my spirit resonated within me and was like, they came for you. And I'm like, you know, I'm tired of having to talk with them myself. I'm like, they couldn't have come for me. What I do? I'm tired. I hope they ain't came for me. Whole time, man, they get to walking and talking. They talking to them. And mind you, I'm not really paying attention to them because I'm not really thinking that they there for me. You feel me? And so I get to talking to the dude. They behind me now. They come through the door this way. But they walk past me acting like I didn't know if they was coming to play basketball. I don't know if they was coming to get them. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried. So the dude that ended up calling them, he had just made a layup down on the end that I was standing at. So I'm trying to get him props. And while I'm trying to get him props, somebody hit me.
So we going up there. When he see me, he looked like, damn. He really thought it was something else was finna happen to him, bro. We gonna keep it a buck. But he like, damn. And he wanted to act like he ain't see me, so he turned around, he win the game, finna be over, who got next? So I'm like, oh, this nigga acting like he don't know who I am. So my cousin like, just wait till I get the last shot. So I'm trying to wait till he get the last shot. This nigga steady missing. I'm like, bro, this game finna go on. I'm not finna wait. He's saying I came up from behind him with my right hand up to Jesus Christ himself, bro. I was in front of him like this. I ain't say nothing to him. I just bust his ass. When I bust his ass, the man, he fell so fucking hard to the floor, I was surprised. Cause J Hood 240, all muscle. And look at me. So when I hit him and he fell like that, I'm like, damn, I ain't even finished fighting him because I'm like, did I really just do that to him like that? Damn. So he get up, he ain't want to get up, but he got up. And that's when the video got him squad. And he just got off the ground when I pulled the camera, and I just wanted to pull the camera out to show how much of a bitch he was, because I don't like how he be like, sometimes he be saying he's so holy art endowed and he a Christian man now, but he be doing shit like, yeah, Vaughn said Vaughn said this about K.I. and he'll call her a bitch and shit, or he'll do some weird shit like that. So and you hit me in my motherfucking mouth, bro, when I was an 8th grader, bro. Now I'm a grown ass man. I'm finna hit your ass back in your mouth. So he got up and he tried to run up on me. He got his ass hit in his mouth again. When he got his ass hit in his mouth again, all the people that was on his team or whatever was breaking the shit up. They were trying to squash the shit or whatever, you feel me? But I thought he was gonna front this move because it wasn't no video of me, because they kept saying, post a video of you punching him in his face. But the gym was like, in order for us to get that video footage, the police had to come get it. Who finna come with the police, you feel me? So I thought he was gonna try to act like I was lying about it and shit, but he came out and told the truth. The man had a hard punch. He hit me so hard, I didn't even know I fell. So it's like, that's how it came about though, but it's like, karma is karma, bro. He knew that was coming to him, bro. I'm telling you. Because I promised to God, I prayed to God, and I know that's something weird to pray for, but I prayed to God that I ran into him, bro. He was one of the niggas that I wanted to knock the fuck out. I swear to God.
Cam, bro. They didn't even get that part on you on the recording. I had to come out and say that. They didn't get that. All they saw was me, pretty much squaring up. And I just came out and gave the truth, because what does it mean? I'm not so, I'm not that man where it's like, where I'm so full of pride these days, where it did hurt me in the moment, like my pride, because like they knocked me on my pockets. You feel me? I never got hit and fell in my life. My whole life, I'm the dude that I punch you, you fall. You feel me? That was so that did, but again, it ain't like he was squared up with me. He hit me when I wasn't looking. You better put a man on his pockets if he not looking. Like, you better, he's not looking. And so, they basically did that, man, and it happened or whatnot. Obviously, it went viral all over the world because that's what they like. It was one of the moments where they got O Block and FBG interaction. So it did what it did, but it was a moment for God. It was he allowed me to go through it to see what I will forgive, you know? Sometimes we go through certain things in our lives when we start to love God just to see if we will be as forgiving as God is to us. So I ended up preaching the gospel to them dudes like, man, look, y'all, come on, bro, be honest. If you was still on that gang banging time, on that gangster time, why are you out here? I didn't fly out here. I didn't move out here because I wanted to live out here or like I was missing or leaving something. I ended up out here playing football. I went to Division I college out of high school. Not because I'm great, because of him, because of the spirit behind this book. You hear me? But I'm just saying that to say, like, bro, y'all out here, y'all in Arizona, why are y'all bringing that out here? Your brother just died, bro. Your brother just died. One of the dudes that I was with had a gun in his book bag. I ain't hanging with killers or nothing like that, or y'all know I ain't, what profit the righteous to fellowship with unrighteous. I don't walk, but this Arizona, everybody got a gun. I even have my own firearm. And bro was saying, bro, I'm glad I wasn't there because it was 6 against me. It was 6 against me, so I'm just glad that bro wasn't there because he just lost a brother. And then why should anybody die for one little stupid moment? Why should he have to, you feel me? And so, man, it happened, Cam, and I'm blessed it happened, man, because it allowed for me to preach the gospel to so many more people that came on my page. So, hey, to God be the glory.
Were you surprised that something from your past or somebody from your past from so long ago, you haven't really been to O Block in years,
man.
You haven't really been in the streets or around the streets, and this pops up in a whole nother city years later.
I was very surprised at what he said because he lied. He said we jumped on him before. Nigga, I never seen you. I don't know you. We never jumped you, bro. I'm 27. I don't know how old Flame is, but he looked like he around 22, maybe 23 at the oldest. Bro, you don't know me. You never seen me. And if somebody jumped you, if there was around them roundabouts, it wasn't me. I wasn't with them. And he's a young dude, so like, he had to be young, bro. Like, he one of them dudes who come up like Muwab them. That's the age range he in. So like, nigga, y'all wouldn't really even doing, like, it'd be a bunch of people that come up under them and then they start trying to be like those who went before them. But them niggas don't even really be knowing them for real. They just be trying to hop in line to get the clout and the fame, and all it leads to is death. Y'all gonna get rich or you're gonna be busting for a couple years and then your life gonna be taken. Who want that? That's what y'all chasing.
One of the things that's kind of been, making the news a lot lately is J-Mane, King Yella, Tay Savage. They've been pushing peace really, really heavy. J-Mane and Tay Savage even met up. They did some interviews together. They did some skits together. And, they've been pushing a lot of peace, man, a lot of positivity.
Yeah, a lot of peace, Cam, what peace they pushing because they did a skit? That's peace? Because two people come together, but all their intentions is money. That's why J-Mane doing all that. And forgive me, I'm not trying to talk about people, man. I hope J-Mane don't find the truth. But he trying to, I think he Chris Rock. I don't know who he trying to be with this overly like, I'm J-Mane and whoop this. And I'm just like, all I see is they struggling for bread. They trying to act and all it is money. Tay Savage saying they pushing peace, but in his song, he talking about killing somebody with fentanyl. What? He just dropped this song. He called himself the Bully, Chicago Bully. They pushing peace. The reason why the people at home say that they pushing peace It's because that they see these dudes and they see them as something like, man, I could be like Tay Savage. Rather, if you have not said it, you inwardly say it, and that's why you agree with what they doing, and you can't see the wickedness that they pushing because you don't got true love in your heart. Jesus said that, and so everybody think they love God. He said, if you can't love a man which you see, if you can't love your brothers at which you do see, how do you expect to love me at which you cannot see? So if they love, if they know God or they following whatever they is in they religion, then where y'all love at? Why you putting out this music that's wicked, that's talking about, do not tell me that this is entertainment because niggas is dying and then this music is coming out. So is it entertainment or is it them speaking about what they going through in their lives and about the wickedness that we've done and about the wickedness that we hope to do if one of you niggas come sliding up in the hood? Stop playing. Y'all fooling nobody but y'all selves. And when you die and that soul come up out of that body, you're going to regret that you died for a bunch of people. A bunch of nobodies, that Satan deceived you, that made you think that these dudes loved you. Jesus is the only one that loves you. Jesus is the only one that loves y'all unconditionally. Cam, we as people love only by conditions. If you could do something for me, we good. But the moment that I'm no longer something for you to use, people ain't gonna call your phone no more. People ain't gonna hit you up no more unless you pop it. Y'all conditional-based lovers. But I'm here to tell all y'all who may listen in on this, that Jesus loved you unconditionally. You woke up today, you ain't thinking, man, he still woke you up. You woke up today thinking about money first. You ain't thinking about the eternal riches. He still woke you up. He giving y'all opportunities to find out who he is. Somebody died yesterday. They woke up in the afterlife and it's no longer a game to them. It's no longer, you feel me, a joke to them. This flesh will make you feel real big till you have to come up out of the flesh. You not the flesh. God said he created the body and then he said he blew life. He said he blew his breath into the body and then Adam became a living spirit, a living being. You are the soul in the body, not the body, but this body gonna be the reason why a lot of y'all won't inherit the kingdom of heaven. That's just the facts. Put off your fleshly man, seek Jesus Christ. What else do I need to tell y'all? What else can I tell you anyway? I should be dead right now, bro. But I'm not, because he knew he had a plan for me. Like y'all, he got a plan for y'all. Will you hearken? Choice is y'all's, man.
Did you ever know any of them? Did you ever meet Tay Savage?
I never seen him a day in my life. I never seen J-Mane a day in my life. I don't know where they come from. I heard of J-Mane, and I heard a lot of the guys that they kind of heard of. I never know where these dudes come from, man. Like they didn't stay in STL. A lot of them be from the burbs, I be thinking, and then they be just coming out there to hang. Or like, I don't know where they from. Like, where's J-Mane from? Ask him where did he live over there. I know he ain't live in the roundabouts. He's probably traveling to come hang with them. Like some, you get dudes that do that. They stay so all the way out, but they come all the way to the hood just to die. Just to watch, like, it'd be crazy. You from the suburb, and you coming all the way here for no peace, and you got peace. That just show you how the heart is a man. But no, I don't know them. I don't know them for real.
Well, one of the other things that I seen you blogging about was E-Dog inviting you back to O-Block.
Man.
How'd you feel and what'd you think when you seen that?
Bro, first off, man, I love E. I genuinely love them. I know that they don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, because that's what God said. They not going to understand. He said, and then there was light, and darkness comprehended not. So then when Jesus come into your life, and then there's light in your life, those who walking in those dark ways, still walking and living in their flesh, they're not going to comprehend why I'm doing what I'm doing. They think I hate them. But me going back to O-Block, what that's going to profit me? What y'all E? You say you love me. What y'all trying to do? What you need me to come back for? Nigga, what would be my purpose? Going back. And yeah, I talked about it because again, I know people gonna come to hear it because it's O-Block and they come in the neck for the names in the darkness, but I'm gonna give you this light on this darkness. That's all I have for people, bro. But like, it was funny, you feel me? And I'm just praying for E, man, because man, I know E. When I say I know Ebo, I know E since I was a kid. Like, that's why I love a lot of them, like, because I've known them since I was a kid. I ain't had no family like that, so I always, latched on to the people in the hood, and I love them differently. You feel me? Than they might have loved each other. That's why it makes sense that I'm pushing true love now. But at the end of the day, man, who was to know? I don't trust them. I don't trust y'all, bro. I love y'all. I don't trust y'all. You feel me? But if God wanted me to go back, he sent me there to do a job, I'm going, because again, I ain't fearful of no man. Again, I can't say whether or not what a man's intentions might be about me at these point in my life, based off of the things that I done said, based off of how they might feel about it. I honestly don't know, but I'm like, if I did go with them, most that they would try to do is jump me. But y'all gonna kill me in broad daylight? Me? And then there's so many people that still love me, they might not get out and say it because they afraid of what somebody else gonna do, or they done talked about me, but bro, I'm somebody that I know they love me, bro. So, like he said, who knows, man? Like, I ain't gonna discount what he said. He called me his, like, man, that's my little brother. Like, that is my big bro, man. But I'm on a different route now, Cam. I got to love from a distance, man, because people out here, they after something else, and I'm after something totally different. And the God that I serve said, can two walk together lest they be agreed? Can we walk together unless we in agreement in something? We can't. I'm not agreeing with that lifestyle no more, bro. So why would I go around them? Why would I put myself back in that position unless I'm going there to preach this word? And if I ain't there to do that, like he said, show us you love us. I am. I'm trying to give y'all this understanding so that y'all could truthfully see the trap that we in. We dying. How many people we gonna continue to have to bury, bro? Rusty just died. I'm talking about over 100 people that I know that's dead. That's not okay, bro. That's not okay. This ain't a movie, bro. This real life. That's not okay, bro. But we living like it's okay, man, because these drugs and whatever, this temporary y'all know y'all ain't out there for, y'all not satisfied, bro. Drugs, women, money, cars, clothes. None of this stuff is fulfilling that void that y'all got deep inside of y'all, bro. Only Jesus can. That's why that hole is in you. Come on. You're going to try to gain something else. What? If you smoke weed and that ain't doing nothing for you, all we do is go to another substance. That's what we do when we think we helping ourselves. We go to something else that's doing the same thing but in a different way. That's all we do is run to other temporary solutions. That's all the world got for y'all. Temporary solutions. Just like the doctors. They going to keep you coming back. Jesus, he's the greatest physician. You drink from him, you need for no man. You ain't never thirst again. Hallelujah. He said, any man who drink this water, verily I say he gonna thirst again. But he said, but any man who come and drink from his cup shall never thirst again. And they won't get that. Hopefully y'all do. Hopefully it's just a seed.
Would you feel safe going back to O Block?
I don't care. If God tell me to go there, I don't care what I feel. I'm going. Would I go? Would I feel safe naturally? No. Cam, I know. I don't feel safe. I wouldn't feel safe. I ain't even feel safe before I started talking about what I talked about. Cause niggas come through shooting all the time. It might be somebody that don't know who I am because they ain't seen me and they so quick to get a name, they might think I'm a op. That's how people is these days. I'm straight. I ain't too big to say like, yeah, I would lay down my life if that's what Christ wanted in that time, but nigga, I ain't trying to die right now. I don't want to die.
Yeah. The retrial of YNW Melly is going to be starting here pretty soon. You know, the first one ended in a mistrial.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure exactly what the split was of innocent and guilty, but they couldn't come up with a verdict. And I've kind of seen you speak on this a little bit. You know, what do you think about what's going on and everything that you've seen with that trial?
He got money. They trying their hardest to get him out. They trying his hardest. The industry, those who behind him, they trying their hardest to get him out, but hey, it's gonna be hard. It's a lot. You know, he got a lot of evidence stacking up against him, but all it truthfully shows is, Cam, is that, man, when you got money, when the world is monetizing off of you, or when they pushing a certain agenda through you, they gonna do whatever they can to get you back out to do what they got you doing. He put on a dress. They using them to plant seeds in hearts. That's why they getting these checks. They trying to get him back out so that they can continue to lead black men down that same path that them niggas going on. That's why they need Lil Durks. Cause we need somebody to look up to have hope. That's all it is. When you broke and you poor, you don't got nothing, you gonna look to something for hope. And even if it's killing your own people, cause they see the money side of it. Man, I could get rich and I could help my family. Well, yeah, you hurting everybody else's family. You get your family out the hood. You ain't in the hood, but you still talking about hood this, gang this, killing this. The niggas that you left in the hood still dying in the hood. Y'all glory in these niggas. Y'all want them to be rich. Man, this is wicked out here.
What happened between you and Vaughn over this YNW Melly situation? You guys kind of had like an argument, or you guys had like a
Yeah, we had an argument, Cam. Cause I'm about love, bro. I'm about love. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. That whole him getting caught up in that snare talking about he killed two of his best friends, and the spirit let me know, like, man, this is what these dudes do. It was so much. And then not only that, he got 100K track as his man. Man, he's a bunch of industry plants. But again, bro, so all I did was make a post about it on Instagram, and Vaughn, did he text me? Did he call me? I can't remember. I believe he texted me on Instagram.
Do you remember what you said?
What I said was, I ain't taking up for no nigga who kill his homies. I was just basically saying he need to get whatever he got coming to him. And not death. I ain't saying that, I ain't saying that should be his recompense. I'm saying, you feel me, jail. Let's sit down, think about it. Hopefully you find eternal life. Jail ain't bad because you can find Christ there. Not if you find an Islam, that ain't gonna save you. And I ain't trying to offend nobody. I don't offend the people, I offend the belief. I'm not trying to offend y'all. I know y'all got beliefs, I get that and whatnot. But yeah, it stemmed off of that. I basically spoken about the what happened. And I think he called me a B. He called me the B word. And Cam, at this point in my life, like, yeah, I wasn't really into the Bible like that. I knew God through prayer. So I'm still kind of taking time by my. So forgive me, Heavenly Father, and all those who watching. But this is my response. I'm in myself like, man, who the this nigga think he? That's how I look like. Niggas start getting rich or whatever. They start forgetting who niggas is. Vaughn, this Jamal, bro. So I call him like, bro, who you talking to? Call him, and he started laughing because the real me started popping like, bro, nigga, I don't care where I'm at. I ain't this way now. Niggas will kill you. I'm gonna take the high road. You be tough. I'm good. God bless you. That's how I'm on that. But back then, I'm like, Vaughn, bro, you straight? And then Cam, my heart was hurting because I'm like, Vaughn, we love, you do everything you do for the brothers. Now you sitting up here trying to make this okay? But because he said, nigga, you don't even know what's going on. They was extorting him. And I'm like, nigga, I don't care what they doing. Why he going around him? What man in their right mind gonna keep going around somebody that's extorting him? Is you a kindergartner, bro? Are you a kid? I ain't listening to that, bro. Y'all niggas is selling y'all souls and y'all trying to sell out and set these people up who following up behind y'all just so that y'all can continue to get more money. Niggas ain't trusting y'all, brother. I'm not trusting y'all, bro. So yeah, we had a little talk about that. And Vaughn, I guess he understood, like, man, he's trying to, and you see what I said was true. Nobody ever said what I said, but it came out in the case. What Vaughn told me was that they was extorting him. Go back. I think I mentioned it. And that came out in the case. Somebody sent it to me like, hey, Hood, they was watching it. They was like, hey, Hood, bro, it's crazy, but everything you say always come to light. Cause nigga, I don't speak nothing but facts. The facts got to come out. The facts gonna show up. What's in the dark gotta come to the light. Got to. So, man, I don't care. I ain't doing this for no clout. Nigga, what clout do I get? I'm trying to speak the gospel. But again, yeah, man, I don't like that type of stuff, Cam. Even though I had an evil heart, you know how we be self-righteous. I was self-righteous. Like, yeah, I'm like, obviously, I was still okay with like doing certain things to other people. But my own people, man, if you can't love on somebody that don't love you, you ain't God's. Because God love those who don't love him. That's why y'all alive. There's a lot of people who woke up today, they don't show God no respect. They show more respect to their dog than they show to the creator. That's crazy. More respect to their dog. But, that ain't my point. I don't want to beat y'all down. We all in the flesh. Jesus want to break us free from that. If you would just seek him, he'll be able to lead you and show you greater things that no man can tell you, but only can be revealed through you spiritually. But yeah, Cam, a messed up situation, and I be principle based, and that's what I thought Von was. So that right there, I ain't get that. But you know how it is. He famous, I'm famous. You know how niggas be, it be that little, like, man, I'm somebody, you somebody. It's like that little, I don't know, they kind of like fanned out about each other and about what they doing, so it don't really matter what you did and whatever, and they both killers, so at the end of the day, who cares?
Well, one of the things that happened recently was the NBA Youngboy documentary came out. It was a 6-hour documentary, very similar to the King Von documentary where they accused Von of being a serial killer. And in this documentary, they're saying he had something to do with like 9, maybe up to 12 bodies.
First off,
you know, I mean, Trap Lord Ross, you know, he does his homework, man. You know, these documentaries are well put together. You know, you never really tell what's true and not true because, you know, you never know what somebody's tweeting, if they're tweeting it just for fun or, you know what I mean? You never really know, man. But what do you think about these documentaries that come out?
First and foremost, Cam, these dudes, they super motivated. Trapper Ross, if you want to investigate, go investigate the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. I believe that you could be saved or you could do mighty work if you just go and see that Jesus died and rose again. Because I'm only saying that because the work that they do to go into all that, put that work into something useful, and boy, we could use you. But I'm just saying, like, man, they spend so much. How much time you got on your hands to go do all 6 hours? 6 hours? That's mind-blowing. First off, brother, who are you? Second off, doing this. Because you doing the work for the police on their own. And y'all in the comment sections, y'all are investigators too. It's like they all talking about snitching and no snitch rule and all this, which I'm with y'all. Y'all snitching, y'all don't know it, but we need to talk about what's going on in the world. And niggas don't need to be able to kill somebody and get away with it. They need to get that recompense for what they doing. But y'all fearful. But again, what is he doing with this line of work, bro? I'm confused. Cause Youngboy's still alive. I ain't said nothing about nobody that ain't already been said. Like, you know, with that stuff with Melly, that's about the closest that they could say that I said, and I don't even know him. And I know he don't know him. So we really can't say he's snitching on him. But like the investigation, the time, the effort that he putting into this, it's like he trying to get Youngboy locked up. I never heard about Youngboy ever killing nobody a day in my life. I ain't saying that he hasn't, don't care. I hope he hasn't. You feel me? But I've never heard of that until that video came out. So it's like, dude, you trying to help people get locked up with that. So if y'all want to beat people down, why y'all ain't beat down Trapper Ross? Why y'all ain't beat him down? Because y'all looking at it as a source of, you feel me, music. Y'all looking at, not music, y'all looking at it as a source of entertainment. And you feel me? But again, that 6-hour video can be a reason why NBA Youngboy and the rest of his homies get a RICO. Should they be a RICO? If it happens, it was supposed to happen. God trying to get hearts these days. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, the people in the comments said it's a bunch of hypocrisy going on. It's too much hypocrisy.
Okay, I believe somebody from NBA reached out to you.
Yeah, man, me and his name BBGD, one of Youngboy. He actually lived with Youngboy. You feel me? He actually was on the stage. You know, obviously, if you lived with him, he was on the stage. You know, he was in his entourage. You feel me? He got shot 12 times. But we fellowship now. He saw one of his homies saw my No Jumper interview. And he was like, man, at first I didn't even want to click on that interview, you feel me? Because, like, you from O Block. And he from where he from. So that's what the enemy love to do. He love to allow, like, so you don't even get to know nobody, but because I'm repping something different from you, that'll divide somebody right there. That's just one small way you can see how Satan divides people even though they don't even know each other. But again, so he was like, man, I ain't even want to click your interview, but something just telling me kept click it. So he clicked it, he got to watching it. And he said he hit D up like, man, bro, I know this nigga from O Block and whatnot, but man, I feel like I love him more than he's like, man, I feel like he got more love for me than my own homeboys. He said, you know, because you know how I be speaking in the videos, it be making people really think, are you living for God? You feel me? Like, because that's the only thing that, you feel me, that matters. Anyways, but, you know, so he sent him my video like 3 a.m, he said, you know, they were chopping up about me. And then one of my dudes that I fellowship, my boy Joe, man, God bless my brother, man, all my fellowship brothers for real. So he sent me his video. And, man, the Holy Spirit literally said, go get him. Because he's out there preaching the word. But I'm like, all right, I see the Spirit moving. Now I gotta, you know, God just telling me go get him to fellowship with him so that, you know, we could get in the word and I could start planting seeds in him before these people start coming, like the Israelites camps and all that they gonna start telling them only black people gonna be in heaven. And so I'm just planting seeds in him so he can know, like, to who to stay refrain from. Jesus died for the whole world. Don't listen to them. And so we start fellowshipping, man. I love this dude. I'm talking about, man, it feel like I done known this man for, man, I don't even know, bro. I'm talking about, and he one of Youngboy people. I don't care about none of that. But it's beautiful to see what God is truly doing. He pouring out his spirit on all of whom is willing to receive it. If you willing to receive, and his spirit is his words. God is, man, he said his wisdom is better than any choice gold. Why? Because when you truly get your eyes enlightened on that this bag in the world ain't nothing, but the only bag you need to be worried about is actually having the wisdom and knowledge of God. But yeah, so we fellowship, man, you know, and we be fellowshipping, man. We be in the word Monday, Wednesday, Friday, man, for hours on end, talking about God, talking about what God done for us, you know, laughing, rejoicing about how we once was going down that path to death. Like, he be making me want to cry sometimes. Like, bro, we really was walking the dog. He stay calm. I talk to him early. He like, Ma, bro, we really, bro, like, God really using us. You feel me? He being seen. I don't know if you've ever seen a BBGD, you know, he call it Big Banging God D, you know. I don't know what it meant before that, but now it's Big Banging God or whatnot, man. Good dude, you know, got a powerful testimony, man. But yeah, man, it's different, man. He gave me Youngboy number, man, and I reached out to him and whatnot, man. But yeah, man. God
you reached out to Youngboy? Did you guys talk?
So it was crazy, and hopefully he hit me back. And I ain't on no fan stuff. I don't care if he hit me back or no. I don't want nothing from him. But I see, man, Youngboy crying out. He crying out. So he been gave me his number, but I ain't stunning no niggas and wasn't nothing like that. So I'm out trying to push this word, get people this truth. So at the right time, everything always work in God's time. And so it was this one thing. He had posted a picture on Instagram where he was saying help. He had a tattoo or something, a painting, and it said help. I don't know if you seen it. And so I'm like, D, give me his number. I shot him a long text, like, man, I'm one of King Von homies. Whoop the bam. I was actually sitting in the car with Von one day. We was going to a concert. I was sitting in the car with Von, and you was on the phone with him. He ain't know I was there. I was just kind of telling him, like, whoop the bam, the whole situation. And so I'm like, it'll be good, but like, we need you. You feel me? In the kingdom of God. Like, I see you going through all of what you're going through. And, you know, I just want you to let you know, like, bro, Satan, you know, because Satan to trick people. When you do certain things, and you done probably signed in blood, or you done done certain rituals, these people believe that Jesus ain't gonna ever forgive them. And Jesus died just for you. All that wrong. I know it's a lot of wrong. He died that if you would believe in your heart that he can forgive you, trust him, he gonna do mighty things through you, and your testimony gonna be to save a lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? But I just basically hit him up. He called me crazy. I'm watching TV. That nigga called me. I missed the call. And I ain't on no fan stuff, but I'm like, man, if I could get Youngboy, if I could just plant these seeds in him, he leading so many people. He leading them to hell. And he know that. He know it. That's why he crying out. That's why his soul, he ain't satisfied. But man, Youngboy called me, bro, but I missed the call. Man. And it might still be, because don't nobody really even be calling my line like that. For real. I'm trying to see, like, is the call even still in my phone? And most likely is, because I got calls from 6 months ago it's still in my call. Like, I could even send you the screenshot. Well, I wouldn't obviously block the number out, but you can see the call and you can see me sending the message. I mean, that's just extra, but man, I reached out to the man, just trying to let him know, like, bro, it's still hope for you, bro. It's still hope for you. You might not think it is. Jesus still love you no matter what you think. Jesus still love all y'all who you might don't believe him. You might think he's just another man like you and I. But it's a mystery. That's what the word of God said. This is a mystery. And he only reveals those mysteries to those who fear him, bro. And I fear him. When I say the fear that I got, but you ain't gonna get that fear until you actually put yourself in the atmosphere to actually and open yourself up with an open ear to want to see if this is true. And if you want to, God can show you what it is. But yeah, man, hopefully he hit my line though, so I can plant them seeds, man. Hopefully God can get an increase to him.
Okay, now you mentioned that you seen him and Vaughn on the phone, and then you also earlier you talked about, Vaughn hooking up with his baby's mom. How do you think things got from a point where they might have did a song or they were gonna do a song to the point where Vaughn is being with his baby's mom?
Man, I mean, bro, we just gonna keep it facts. Like, Janiyah look like that. She look good. Man, look, King David in the Bible. He had a man killed, sent out and God anointed him. He had a man sent out the front lines of a battle and he got killed because he wanted that man's wife. Man, a woman is a man's kryptonite, Cam. Bro, when what we see, a woman like what they hear. That's why they could date an ugly nigga, or they could date a nigga with money and they don't care about what he look like. But a man, no. You gonna have to look like that. What rich man y'all ever seen walk around with a woman who ain't looking like something? But the whole point of that is like the flesh is weak, and a woman to any man, bro, like, man, bro, niggas just be wanting to, I don't know how that happened. I don't know why Vaughn did that. I don't know how they got to the point of hanging out. But that's what niggas do. They be snaking. The nigga go behind your, like, man, if I be with you and you in my face and we talking and doing all this, but your girl with you and I keep seeing your girl look at me, because women do that. Women, come on, man, women do that. They do that. And Vaughn, come on, y'all, like, look at Vaughn, look at, like, young, like, I'm just saying from I ain't no homosexual stuff, but I'm just saying from a appealing standpoint. Like, I just grew up with, bro, a lot of women love Vaughn. That's just been his thing. So I don't know if there was ever a time where they was around each other, she saw Vaughn, and then they went out. It had to be something. They had to see each other. Some type of sparks had to fly in the man's heart to get him to go and do what he did. When that fire hit a man's heart, man, that man got to go get that fire quenched. That fire, that's lust. That fire is lust, in case y'all don't know. That's what that lust is. That's lust like fire. That's why men and women, y'all around here masturbating like y'all crazy, because that fire get built up in the bosom and you got to go get that thing quenched. See Christ, he can help you with that, man. For sure.
But Vaughn could have kept it off the internet, though. He wanted it to be public.
Man, maybe don't, bro. You know how. I'm just trying to see, like, what could that have been? You feel me? Truthfully, it's a wild situation. I mean, Vaughn always been like that, though, bro. Whatever Vaughn did, you can find it on the internet. That's why Trapper Ross was able to do what he did, because whatever Vaughn did, he had to, and it ain't about the man. It's about the spirit in the man. If a man got a wicked spirit and he doing things, he's gonna, like, everybody. If I'm doing something and I'm thinking that I'm doing something, whether or not if it's good or bad, if somebody clapping me on for it, they want that attention from what they did. Like, people want that attention, and but yeah, that's crazy that, I did see it. I didn't really think too much about it, but I remember seeing the picture with Vaughn and Janiyah, and then they tried to make it seem like that they was about to do a song. I'm like, man, yeah, all right, whatever. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy situation that Cam, man. All I can say.
All right, well, coming out of Chicago, there's been a lot of these jail videos leaking, Vaughn, Little J, all these jail videos, man. Damn near everybody that we know or know from the internet has had some jail videos come out. You know, what do you think about these videos?
Man, all I could truly see with all this stuff coming out, Cam, is I don't know, some of the jail videos and all that, like, I'm kind of confused with all that. Like, I don't really get, like, you know, them releasing, like, certain footage to ask what's going on behind the scenes with certain cameras. And, you know, like Von saying that he was gay and, like, all these different, what could I, like, I'm just like, I don't know what is going on. Is they getting paid for releasing this stuff? Because just because they police officers don't mean that they don't want a little bit of extra money. Ain't no way to tell. I'm just truthfully like, I'm in the wilderness on that. Why they doing all this? You know, some things is understandable, but some things is like, what's the purpose? I don't see a purpose, but yes, I've been seeing it. I've been seeing a lot of these crazy videos. It's been some crazy, man. Somebody need to be looking into CPD. Yeah. Because obviously you can't, like, just because somebody has a title of a policeman or an FBI agent don't mean, many people need those titles to do wickedness. Because nobody gonna judge them. Nobody gonna look at them because everybody see them with a uniform on. This is how people is tricked. Because if I'm supposed to be the protect and serve, because I got this, we don't know what soul is behind that uniform. And I ain't talking about them garments, which is them clothes. We talking about that body. We don't know what souls these people out here dealing with, what spirit they operating in. So I don't know why they out here doing what they doing. But again, all I can say is with some of the footage that they've been releasing just shows that they know that they're showing that they could have caught people who've been killing people quicker than what they showing us. All this is information that should have been used to catch people in crimes. Like that camera angle that they had of OD all the way down there on 63rd, from 63rd to 64th. No, wait. Yeah, because that's right. 65th. Actually, because that's the 65th Street right light. That's 2 blocks. And they had, I'm talking about so zoomed in and from the, I was like, man, that can't be. But I was like, man, don't nobody look like this situation. But I'm talking about the angle was so far back. I couldn't even fathom a camera angle shooting from that far away. But they ain't used that footage like until after the fact. Or like the one with Lil JoJo, they see the car. They saw that it was white. They saw that where it was going. And like, man, hey, all I can say is, man, death pay the bills in the city. They get paid when people die. So, like, we was going past cops, doing all the shooting. Like, they get paid when people die. So they might be, is they really protecting the serve? Or do they pick and choose where they want to protect the serve? Hey, y'all be the judge. Niggas don't get locked up. We know that much. How many Ron killed multiple people. And I'm sure that, bro, we got cameras on our blocks. I'm talking about lots of them. It's a camera in every building. You can't come on O Block if you ain't getting seen by a camera. Do the cameras work? Do they not? I don't know.
What'd you think of the video where Vaughn is joking about being gay and, you know, he's saying a lot of wild stuff in those videos, man. And that one video is pretty crazy.
I ain't even listened to it, but I saw a little clip of Duke talking about it. And so I heard a lot of people be gay for the stage. Y'all know what y'all be doing when y'all go to jail. I don't. I never been to jail. So, you feel me? I don't know. I ain't never had the fake. I ain't faking that no way. I don't know if Vaughn was trying to act like that so that they wouldn't put him in the same, position where, because the cops, they don't be caring. They'll put you on the same floor as your ops and people be getting beat up and it be a lot of fights. So it could have been just, I know Vaughn though. I don't think he was with that. I know Vaughn like no Vaughn, like no Vaughn, like no. And obviously you can never really know a man. So I can't make it seem like I knew, like I wasn't with the man all his life. So that we can kind of like void that because you don't know what a dude doing when they get locked up. I wasn't with the mans. But I mean, just from him overly out there coming out just saying that to them, you would just based off of natural comment, you would think that he was trying to use that as a way for them to refrain putting him in, I guess, wherever population he was gonna be at, where it might have been some people that was out the, you feel me, y'all? Vaughn very known. That face known. Everybody know him. Before he got rich, niggas knew who he was. So who knows what that case was? Weird situation though for them. Why they like? Why they releasing that? What that's helping? Who is releasing this stuff? Who doing this? Somebody doing this. And why you doing it is the question that we should be asking.
One of the things that I seen was you and Capone I seen you guys kind of going at it, and then I seen you guys were on live together. You guys were cool. You know, what's going on with everything with Tay?
Man, I just saw it as, like, I love Tay for real. Like, Tay know what's going on with us personally on a personal level. But again, like the word says, can two walk together unless they be agreed? He walking in another belief system. His belief system is different from my belief system. So we are always seem to clash. But what a lot of people like to do is they like to put up fronts. And so Tay knew that if we got out there on Instagram that somebody was going to screen record it, whether it be me or a fan, that was going to make it look like that he was on some positive type of time. Man, I inboxed Tay right after that, like the next day, because I knew he was drunk. One, he was drunk. I really wasn't even paying no attention to that, what he was saying. He just said he loved me. So I believe deep down it could be some love. You feel me? When a man off hard liquor, like, he definitely gonna speak the truth for sure. So it's love there, you know, but I don't know if his intentions was in the right place. Who knows? I don't. Cause like after that, I hit Tay up, like, you feel me? I'm trying to get him like, bro, we need you, bro. I need you to come see about him. I know you said that you read and you put it down. God didn't say read. He said study to show yourself approved. Studying means that you're gonna have to labor for this word if you truthfully want to get the riches that's in it. So many people pick up the Bible and then they put it back down because it ain't easy to understand. Duh. It ain't gonna be easy to understand. They got the greatest thing in life, which is eternal life, which is riches, which is not having to live in a world this wicked. It's hiding in this book. You're not just gonna go peel this book back and read this word. And God said it is His glory to conceal a thing. One thing we need to know about glory is that glory is all a person God. God said it's my glory to conceal a thing. But He said it's a king's glory to seek out that thing. So if you want to have an understanding in this word, you're going to have to seek it out. You're going to have to put your time aside for what you want to do in the world and playing games and masturbating and having sex and smoking weed and all that if you truthfully want to see why people going so hard behind this. You feel me? But, you feel me? And so that's just pretty much to Tay. But, like, I don't be knowing Cam, bro. A lot of stuff be just so people can monetize. Like, I talked to bro, and he was like, bro, you know, if you stop speaking on what you speaking on, you will make more money. Nigga, I ain't worried about no money, bro. I am well taken care of. Even when my bank account say 000, ask me, do I got any needs? I don't got no needs. You gonna always have wants if you walking in the body. There's no numbers on wants in your body. Smoke a blunt, right after that you want another one. Have sex with one girl, right after that you want another one. Man, like, there's no numbers on wants to the body. The body can continue to take until it dies. You feel me? So, like, I just thought right there, like, people ain't out here trying to push true peace because they don't have the king of peace. So if you're not pushing the truth that's in this Bible, you pushing something that you saying is peace because it might look like it, it might seem like it, but they know that the inner them full of access and deceit. Come on. They want things in abundance, man. They ain't out here pushing no truth, man. If they was, they'd be pushing the truth in this word. I don't see them boys out there preaching that Islam stuff that they say they believe in. You need to be preaching it if that's true.
Tay put out a picture of 600 O Block, Front Street, partying with Jarl City and MOB. All in the same party before the war started. I sent you the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, that day, yeah. Hey, that day was funny too. While you talk about Tay, I hope that ain't the party that day, because that day, yeah, Jaro and them was in there. And I don't know if that's the one, because it was two different times where we kind of like was close with them. And the war was started. The war just wasn't as deep as it is. It was just like they was pretty much talking and, you know, some fights here and there, but it wasn't really nobody actually, you know, truly killing or doing anything like that at all. And so let me think about the moment. Because it was one, where they had the peace treaty, where they went to a party on Jaro. Then there was a party at the White Building. You feel me? And we had to end up fleeing from the party at Jaro because, like, they wasn't really with none of that BS that was really truly happening. I mean, I don't know. I think they had got into it or whatnot, but I remember at the Jaro, not Jaro, but at the party at the White Building, and then like, it was some loud music going on. Man, and there was a few parties. We went to so many parties, man, so long ago. But the music was playing loud, and the music shut off. Like, I don't know if Tay was doing this, trying to get us to look at them niggas different, but it was funny to me, but it was like, folks, wow, like, what you on? Cause like, the music was playing. And then he was like, F Baldy. Like, Baldy is they homies. And Tay screamed like, fuck Baldy. Like, that's basically, but the music cut off when he said this. So everybody was looking at him like, bro, what is you on? Like, so we don't know, like, but I believe that was that same day. I'm just saying, because it was a funny moment. Like, Tay was probably, we ended up whooping them after that. We jumped on them after that, though. So
hold on. Well, okay, so there was 2 different parties that you guys went to that was in their hood. One was in Jaro and one was at
one in ours. One in theirs, one in ours that I could recollect.
Okay.
Because anytime O Block was at a party on what'd you say?
Take me through the time you guys went to their hood, Jaro City's hood, to do the party. To party.
Like, all right, so you had to pretty much have Tay. I don't know if he was even there. All I know is that we knew 600 was having a party. They was at a party on Jaro. So when they called us up over there to go to the party, they basically was coming out because they basically was getting into it with them niggas in the party. So when we came up over there, the party was basically ending. So I never even got to, all I know is that they was partying together. You feel me? Sometimes it be dudes that go to the party before you and then you kind of come there straddling late. But that was right after the peace treaty. And the peace treaty didn't lead. That peace treaty it ain't last that long, bro, because D-Thing got killed like immediately. But they went to a little party. They was doing a little peace treaty that we was supposed to have.
So there was the peace treaty, right? And it was between 600 and Jaro and
600, O Block and Jaro.
And was this after a girl was killed, I believe?
I don't remember a specific person dying that led to this. It definitely wasn't no girl at all. Because, I mean, the only girl that had their life taken that was like, you know, that we was actually talking or bumping heads about was K.I. You feel me? And so it wasn't no other woman that had.
I read about this peace treaty happening because an innocent victim got killed, a girl, I believe. But I don't know if it's true or not.
I ain't hear nothing about that. Niggas don't care about nobody getting no innocent people get killed. They ain't finna do to stop that. You gonna stop and wanna call a peace treaty because y'all tired of getting shot. Niggas don't be caring about people that ain't theirs, bro. They be so glad it went bro them. Like, come on, bro. We not thinking about nobody else.
And the peace treaty ended because D-Thing was killed not too long after.
It's like they called the peace treaty so that they could kill him. They killed, like, you know, after they did that, like, after they called the peace treaty, 600 was just walking like that. Like, that's why we went to the party late, I remember, because we wasn't really trusting that. They was just acting like, man, it's a peace treaty. They got freedom to the whole world. So they was doing what they was wanting to do. They didn't care no more. They was just going up and down, man, and they took D-Thing life, man, right there close to 63rd, man. Shot him in his stomach, and he died by shot. He didn't even die. The doctor say he didn't even die because of the bullet. He died because he was scared.
Damn.
Man, right? Terrible, bro.
And how did this party, like, how was the party that you guys went to? Was it, and nothing happened,
the one that
everybody was cool that night?
One, bro, they was basically coming out, like, and the dudes, like, we was deep. So it must have went that many of them in there, like, cause they came out. I remember 600 coming out, and we grouped up with them, and we just left. It wasn't nothing deep. It wasn't nothing. Ain't nothing happened. Wasn't no fight. I believe that they got into it because we was trying to go to the party, but when we came, it's like they like, man, we leaving. So we all just went back to the block, man, for real.
And then you mentioned the party that you guys had in O Block where they showed up. I think we
Not
talked about that one before. Is that where?
That was the time when we beat up not Butter them, when we beat up Lil D and them. We was at a party on basically close to Front Street at the White Building with Jaro City and them. Was that? Yeah, that had to. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it had to be the White Building or one of them houses right there. Cause I remember. I think it was the White Building. Cause like what I was just saying, how they turned the music off and we all heard Tay say F Baldy, and we like, nigga, what is you on? You feel me? But ain't nobody whoop him or nothing. Cause we just thought that like, well, I'm knowing that. I knew why he did that. He was trying to get us to beat them up, and we didn't know who was gonna do that. Like, if the music wouldn't have turned down, we wouldn't have known who did that or said that. So we would have beat them up. Who else was gonna do it but them? We still ended up beating them up, and I think that, man, that's why Tay did what he did, because they was at the party. So Tay wasn't finna say F they people, because that was gonna clash right there. So he did that so we could end up whooping, so we could whoop them as we ended up doing. But that's all it was. We was up there having a cool little time and whatnot. And then after Tay said that, like the party basically started to die out. We got outside. We beat them up. You feel me? And
So, how'd the fight start? And who all was there?
I mean, bro, so many of us. You got a lot of us. I mean, from the like big name people. I mean, you had Tay. You had like M-Thing. I was there. You had TP. You know, you just had a lot of us. Nuwop. Muwop them probably they weren't going to parties then around this time. But you know, it was just like it wasn't like the big guys. It was kind of like our age range. So like M-Thing, you feel me? D-Thing older than us. They weren't there. So it wasn't no Dukes. Von wasn't there. I don't remember Von being there. I don't remember T-Roy being there. I just remember it just being like me, Gooch. You feel me? It was a lot of us though. You feel me? But I think predominantly it was 600 party. But we was close like that, so we hung out with 600 of them. Like D-Thing, brother M-Thing was like one of my best friends, so I was always on 600. You feel me? Like I was with D-Thing playing back. Like we was just tight knit. You feel me? So we was brothers. It ain't matter what you was from 600 and O Block. Y'all know that them two groups right there is like this. So, but yeah, man, it wasn't too much. You know, bro, we always used to have little fights like that, bro. Like, you know, that's all it was. Just whooped them up real quick. They went home. They lived to tell us another day.
Were you ever out there partying with Sosa?
Come on, Cam. Yeah. You know I was partying with Sosa, bro. Sosa in my age range, man. And Sosa, obviously, you know I was partying with him. I'm the only nigga that, since we've been doing this blogging stuff, that he called. They called my phone months ago. You remember? Him and Ball Out, and I talked to bro and whatnot. But yeah, I thought I told you, bro, when Sosa got rich after all that stuff, Kanye West and all them, bro, he couldn't come to the hood and have no parties. The cops was coming. Every time he came out there, they flooded that thing with cops, bro. I don't remember Sosa coming to the block and being able to stay over on the block for more than an hour. They coming swarming it. Like, nah. How you say that they try to, what they trying to do to, what's his name? The dude who was with Lil Tim, whatever, Quando, Rondo, how they trying to put, that's what they was doing to Sosa. They was doing that to Sosa, man. You know, trying to, like, he couldn't have no shows in Chicago.
Do you have like a favorite moment that you had with him partying?
What a favorite? We used to went to, man, Sosa know how to dance. That's what y'all don't know. That man know how to dance. I know he all gangsta macaroni time, and y'all look at them niggas like they so savage. Them niggas was hip rolling. I'm talking about like moving their hips. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen like people slow dance. Sosa one of the best. Bro, he one of the best. Him and T-Roy used to be dancing partners. Them niggas used to get down. That's one of my best. Him and T-Roy, yes. They used to have big high mohawks. They used to wear purple scarves. And them two was like some I ain't gonna call it flamboyant, but that's what we used to kind of, and obviously they started getting all the girls from dancing like that. So everybody, we started trying, but them niggas had it. Like, them boys, they knew how to dance. Like, for real. And I'm talking about like slow dancing. You feel me? And niggas don't know that about Sosa. Like, Sosa, that boy different. My greatest memory with him is a spiritual. Like, every time I would go around him, it's like the spirit that he embodied. Like, like it light up a room for real. I can't say that about everybody else. When he got rich, I was like, that's why I always felt like that around that man. He got a spirit in him. He don't talk a lot, but if you know, man, Sosa gotta. I pray he, really truly start walking the walk with Christ, man, for real, because he'll be able to save a lot of people for real, man. So a lot of people, he fathered them in this rap stuff. All of them, Lil Baby, Youngboy, all of them, they call Sosa the GOAT. Nigga, Sosa is 28, I'm 27. That man ain't no 30, no 29, he a little older than me. He just turned 28, if that. But yeah, man, that's my greatest memory, man, the parties with them, dog. The parties. When we was dancing.
We've talked about
killing people.
We've talked about King Von and Sosa being good friends. Why do you think that Sosa hasn't really tweeted or really said a bunch of positive things or anything about King Von?
I thought I told you, Von robbed him for 2 guns. Von robbed Sosa for 2 guns. He took 2 guns from him. And so after you do that to a man, ain't nobody gonna trust you no more. Sosa don't trust the guys. Not only did that happen with him and Von, but when he got on, that was before Sosa was rich that happened. But when he got on, man, you feel me? Sosa ain't slow. That's what it is. He's not stupid. We might think he dumb, but it's a reason why he took the dudes that he took. He took them because they wasn't gonna try to overdo their position, but they'd have been happy and they was cool with letting him run the show and not trying to overdo it. Von them, stop it. You not finna, nigga, Von them gonna take that. Nigga, ain't no gonna be no you trying to, you who you is, boy. You know who we is. That's the spirit Von them got. We know who you is, boy, and you ain't know, you feel, that's how the guys be. And that's how I look at them like, bro, y'all look at them like they somebody because y'all see them on millions of views, bro. They just like y'all. That's all they is. But after that happened to Sosa, bro, Sosa just like he don't trust them. He not trusting the guys, bro. Yeah, you trust some niggas, they ran in your crib.
Are you talking about 2 different occasions, or are you talking about the time when?
I'm talking about, 2 different occasions, but I'm saying the first occasion, that happened before Sosa was rich, and that was just straight Von taking 2 poles from him. The second occasion was with Top and all them. Man, again, when I said Sosa ain't stupid, I'm saying Sosa ain't stupid because he know that Von and T-Roy follow up behind Top. That was his minions, like, or whatever you want to call it, them, they following him. And so, nigga, Sosa already knew he couldn't trust Top. Or let alone them either. Von already finessed them. Nah. He already knew what they was on. So he just showing y'all for real. He probably like F them. That's just how he look at it. And I ain't gonna say he right or wrong. Man, he feel it. And that happened to him. It ain't happened to me. So whatever happened to Sosa and however he choose to go about it, that's how he did. I did the same things too. Like, man, you got to separate yourself from people sometime, bro. Niggas be back door. Niggas be back door. And so Sosa did right regardless. He's still alive. He ain't, you feel me? He still got hope. So, hey, he did what was best for him.
Why would Von steal 2 guns from Chief Keef?
That was Von. Why would Von be robbing people when he is rich? Evil gonna do evil, nigga. Evil gonna do evil. I love him. You feel me? But the soul behind Von, bro, that's just who Von was. He's a robber, man. That's who he was, bro. I don't. Why would he do that? He wanted the guns more than he cared about his feelings. That's why. He wanted what he wanted, and he could get it. He got it. That's why. Bro, I don't know why, though, because them niggas was close, though. Sosa and Von was close. They was close. They weren't closer than Sosa and Troy, but they still was close. See them together and all that. But after that had happened, I guess Sosa was like, nah, man. Hey, fool me once, nigga. Shame on me. You feel me? And that's it. You ain't gonna do it again. Or shame on you. Fool me twice, then you feel me? He ain't gonna put the blame on him. So he separated himself. But yeah, I don't know why Von did that. I asked Sosa too, try to see if he remembered that when we was on the phone. He could try to act like he didn't remember. He probably thought that I was recording it, like that I was gonna record. Like, nigga, I'm not that, bro. You ain't nobody to me. You might be somebody to them, but you're a Keef Cozart to me. Like, that's how I am. So, but yeah, who knows?
Now, one guy that I always hear, wild stories about, that I think we've talked about him a little bit, is Bruh.
Yep.
He's had some wild stories, man. I believe he knocked the dude's eye out. I jumped off of the O Block building, or I think that was somebody else that told me about that story. But,
That sounds like
what do
some
you think
Trenches
is
News
like,
said that ain't true. He be the type of
it's
nigga.
not true.
Yeah, he be the type of nigga that coming out with stories talking about niggas jumping out buildings doing the what's the little rap WWE move? That's how he like the WWE. That boy just pure entertainment. He ain't got no truths in none of his stories, especially the ones that come from up over about my way. But yeah,
What do you think? What do you think is like the wildest bruh story that you heard or that you seen?
I mean, I'm about to say, nigga, forget what I heard, what I seen. The wildest thing that I seen is him, man, putting Keef to sleep and throwing him in the garbage. You ever seen somebody get put to sleep first off, let alone get thrown in the garbage? Bro, I was scared of bruh. I'm not them niggas. I tell bruh, please. See me, I put myself out, hey bro, I'm scared of you, bro. Please don't do that to me. Cause I was scared, like, bro, you might try to put me to sleep, but what if I die? That's what I was scared of. But man, he putting folks to sleep and threw him in the dumpster.
Okay, hold on. Take me through it, man. Like, how do you put him to sleep? He just grabbed him, or Sosa's a big dude?
He is big. He bigger than me, and I'm big to most people. He bigger than me, like 6'1", maybe 6'2", with his shoes off. Bro, if somebody get behind you and they got your neck, ain't nothing you gonna do. Bruh strong. Short dudes don't be weak, nigga, they be strong. All he do is, bro used to do that all the time. He crazy. He just used to go behind anybody. You fall right out, sleep. Anytime he came around, I was on my toes. I didn't even walk around him. I'm sitting with my back to the gate. You can't get behind me, bro. That's how I was. You not getting behind me. I never was more alert around anybody than bruh. Cause he put everybody to sleep. He don't care if you was one of them niggas and you thought that you was big and strong. He put you to sleep. Then niggas get up from being put to sleep. I never seen nobody retaliate. And I was young. I'm like, I dang sure ain't gonna retaliate. He putting people to sleep like he don't care. What else he gonna do if you do something to him? Like, who knows? You doing that for fun. What you do when you gonna get angry? Like, I'm straight. But yeah, and I ain't saying that I know Sosa y'all goat or whatever, but that's facts, nigga. We put folks to sleep and threw folks in the dump. That's crazy. That he did that to Keef. He threw him in a dumpster. We got big garbage cans on the block. You know, it's the projects. Ain't no small garbage cans. It's big green garbage cans. And I think they changed them now, but yeah, bro. Ain't nobody, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man.
And you said that everybody, like, so bruh had that reputation where, like, nobody wanted to mess with him.
Nigga, I never seen nobody challenge bruh. I never seen nobody challenge bruh. I never seen bruh in the fight. He just used to do what he want. He did what he want. Some people be like that, Cam, bro. When a person ain't got no filter in, you can see that they actually don't care. See, everybody could talk like they don't care, but when you see a nigga that operate like they don't care, you can talk one thing, but to do it is another. So you get lip boxers who, but you're not gonna lip box bruh, because you know he gonna move. Soon as, it ain't gonna be too much talking. So most people ain't gonna, it be some people like that. You ain't gonna talk to them. You might talk to somebody else, but you ain't gonna talk that to him. People be like that, bro. Hey, people be like that. Yeah, what it is.
Damn. Crazy, man, crazy. Well, I think bruh's still in jail, from what I heard. How big was bruh?
Man, bro was probably, he probably like 5'8". I'm gonna give him 5'9", maybe. If that, 5'8", I'll give him that. Probably like 5'8", 5'9". He not a big dude at all. He wasn't even no strong dude. But the thing is, the skinny people is the worst people that you want to put you to sleep with, because that bone that they got on their little skinny little arm, nigga, they putting you right to sleep. Come on, man got Adam's apples. So it'd be better if somebody had a bunch of fat right there. You'd probably be all right. But if a man put that bone, on your Adam apple, bro, what you gonna do? If you move, it feel like he gonna snap your neck. You see, y'all wasn't playing like that, bro. Bro, in the hood, bro, our fun was beating each other up. So you knew how things felt. Even if, man, they put you to sleep, you know how it felt, even if he ain't take you the whole route. But, man, he wasn't big, bro. He just crazy. T-Roy wasn't big. Ain't nobody play with him. He was like 5'6".
Damn. Yeah, I hear you, man. All right, well, is there anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Man, one, appreciate you for having me on, man. Two, man, Cam, hopefully I just hope any seeds that I said here, not just from you, but from y'all behind the cameras, y'all too, everybody watching, man, I pray y'all seek the love of Jesus Christ, man. He love y'all. He laid down his life. I know y'all don't understand it. You might can't comprehend it, but, man, now that you hearing this, I pray, I hope, and I'm praying for y'all. That's all I can tell y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I know that all this stuff, this O-Block, it might be entertainment to some of y'all, but it's truth that, we dying and they've made our deaths and, our pain and our hurt as being monetized, not just being monetized, but it's entertainment now, man. And this is all of us, it doesn't matter. But one thing happens to one of our brothers, then it happens to all of them, you feel me? And so Satan don't care about none of us. He's just trying to keep us divided. I'm praying for y'all, man. I hope that y'all start praying for y'allselves, for real. But that's what I got for him, Cam, man. I appreciate you having me back on so that I can spread this truth in the midst of whatever this was. Those topics be pretty much dark topics, but we could bring light and shine light on that darkness because that's what God wants us to do anyway. Because he said, and then there was darkness and the light comprehended not. Like, man, in a dark room, if you shine a light, that light can't comprehend that. You feel me? That dark got to go. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, hopefully the seeds, that I'm planting right now, God could get an increase too, man. Love, peace, and blessings, and value Christ over your life. That's what my last message is.
Man, well, that's what it is, man. I appreciate you too, man.
Hey, major love, big bro. Major love.
For sure. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.